I'm getting ready to go in on some shit that I feel like I want to say because with this Mortal Kombat 11 Jax's ending, I didn't even know about it at first until I happened to see a video in my feed that I hope to stop showing because I don't really like this cat too much, but I'm not gonna give him no love on this thing. But his feed keeps coming through, so I checked it out because I wanted to see what he was talking about. And at first I thought he was gonna be a cool dude. The more I listened to him, I was like, I don't really like him. Anyway, the Mortal Kombat 11 Jax ending, you got people that's upset about it. And most of the people who are upset about it are non-black people. Now, if Mexicans, Asians, Hispanics, Asians, Indians, if any of those people don't have a problem with it, they are included among the non-black people that don't have a problem with it. But when I'm saying non-black people, I'm meaning white folks. So I got white friends. I have no problem with white people as individuals, individually, and as a whole. Everybody know that they need to clean up some of the ways that they are being, especially with this stupid shit right the fuck here. Let's go into it real quick. So Jack's ending is basically him choosing to give up his lifestyle to go and redo as many times as it took to end this slavery. And the problem that people have with that is that they're seeing nothing but black images and they don't like it because they think that, well, if he erased slavery, then that means he only made the world all black. And that's not the fucking case. God damn, how stupid are you? If I was never brought to a different country, ever, then that means I'm going to stay exactly where the fuck I am and flourish where I am. So if black people were never brought to the New World or to other parts of the world forcefully, against their will, and made to work all over the fucking world, then that means the place where they are doing the most is going to be where they live. And if they live in Africa, they're going to live in Africa. Now, Wakanda is a fucking made-up place. It's not real. But everybody wants to talk about Wakanda, because Wakanda was the most recent fictionalized African background, African location from the movie Black Panther that just came out last year. That was a whole nother thing that non-black people had a fucking problem with. So the repeated pattern is this: anytime black people speak up, say something about how they feel, we're told, shut up, get over it. Oh my God, here we go with the slavery. Oh my God. So here's my question. Why do you have a problem with it? Why do you think that because he stopped slavery from happening, that all of a sudden you don't exist? You only can exist through the persecution of a people? Is that how this works? You got some black people that are on here who also feel that it was not a good ending. Fuck you. The ending was fine. The ending was fine. It gave a glimpse of hope of black people not being subject fucking gated. It gave a glimpse of black people actually being able to be left the fuck alone and be made to thrive instead of being told that all we came from were mud huts, and if it wasn't for the civility of slavery, the black people would still be out here fucking in mud huts and, living a very uncivilized life. But who are you? But yet you'll tell me I saw some video where this woman was trying to go in. You'll say that was not the call for him to make. That's not for him to do, to change the times to make it where slavery didn't happen. You laughed at Black Panther before Black Panther ever came out. Black people were skeptical because we know how we are done in movies. You're either gonna fuck our shit up or you're gonna overly make us so overpowered that it's like, don't nobody like us now. It's so unbelievable. But white people were talking hella shit when Black Panther was first hitting the scene as to be another Marvel movie. They were like, why it's gotta be the Black Panther? Why it's gotta be the Black Panther? And I'm like, if you don't know shit about this comic, shut the fuck up or go learn about some shit. It ain't called the Black Panther because he getting ready to walk around with fucking afros and boom boxes and gold chains and shit. That's the name of the fucking show. So, y'all hated on that. And you don't have a fucking reason as to why unless you start doing some self-reflection and look inside yourselves to realize, what is it about me that makes me uncomfortable when other people around me are doing better or are finally getting their piece of the sweet potato pie? What is it about me that I don't like to see in a fucking video game? A game! I don't like to see an ending where a black man has chosen to forsake his country that don't love him, his people that are already present that he may have to see in a different way. See, what kills me, I'm going to get right back to it. What kills me is, first of all, this is fiction. Second of all, there are possibilities of multiple universes, right? Multiverses. So because of that, what if slavery never happened? What if slavery never happened and you still get to meet the people that you know now, but you just meet them in different circumstances? You meet them in different ways. You act like it had to happen this way. This is the only way it had to happen, because if slavery didn't exist, then none of this shit would happen. Fuck out of here. Okay? That's like saying you're only here because you were here through rape. If your uncle didn't rape you, then you wouldn't exist. That's the only way you could come into this existence, is through rape? It's deeper than that. It's bigger than that. But the problem I'm having is that, what is it about you? What is it inside of you, white people? What is it inside of you, or anybody who had a problem with it? Because this ain't an attack. People who get attacked easily and offended easily, I ain't talking to you, but I don't give a fuck if your feelings are hurt. Oh, well. What is it about you, inside of you, that because I am doing better, because I'm doing better for myself, you got a problem with it? I'll tell you what it is. It's fucking projection and hatred and just haterism. There is a friend of mine who is smart. And when we were in college together, she would talk about school all the time, to the point where it would make me feel like maybe I should be doing more with my life, because she won't shut up talking about school. We're not even in school right now, and she won't shut up talking about it. It was her life. That's what she liked. Fast forward to now, she's still successful. She's doing well in life. She's doing better than me. It's not a competition, but, you know, my comparative mind and competitive mind, I'm like, oh, she's doing better than me, and she is. If you look at both of our lives, she got money, and she got a stable job, and she got a house. I ain't got all that. I got a job. I got a job. I'm staying somewhere. It's in a house. It ain't mine. And I'm stable as in I got a job. Anyway, so the point is, the two of us, right? If I look at her now, hang with her, and I start feeling like I'm not doing well in my life, that's me. That is me. That's not her. That has nothing to do with her. So if I want to talk about how I don't want to be subjugated, or I want some positive images on the screen where black people are doing well, we're living well, we're not talking bad to each other, roasting each other, hurting each other's feelings, putting each other down, clowning each other for being different. If I want to see that, and you come along and be like, why does it have to be like that? Wow, who's talking to you? Get out of here. We're not talking. Go tell that to the Jews. Go tell that to the Chinese. Go tell that to anybody that's got their own community, that when you come in here and say, why does it got to be? Why do you all have a little community for yourself? Why can't you let everyone in? Get the fuck out of here and go talk that to them. Because you ain't talking that shit to them. You talking it to us. Because you got a problem inherently with us doing better for ourselves. And it's a goddamn video game. But I tell you what it is also. It's a precursor to some truth that's coming. This sun get hotter? Great. I love it. My skin drinks it, eats it up. Come on, sunshine. You don't like it. That ain't got shit to do with me. But if you're going to sit here and try to block out the sun, right? You're going to stop sunlight and the nourishment that comes from it. You're going to stop it because of you. Because of you, your inability to process it and handle it, the intensity of it. You're not increasing. You're not worrying about the well-being of this planet. You're not worrying about the well-being of the beings on this planet, the plants and the animals on this planet. You're giving a fuck about nobody but you, right? Everybody knows that everybody who has any kind of melanin that can handle sunlight, because there are black people who don't like being out in the sun. There are black people who are like, oh God, it's so hot. Oh, I can't handle it. Whatever. I love it. I want to be out there. Get me out in the sun. And I don't mean put me out in them fucking chains, no goddamn cotton fields, none of that shit. Put me on the sun because the sun loves me and I love the sun back. But anyway, you're going to sit here and stop the sun from shining because you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. But let a person turn around and say something. No, man, I need to be out in the sun. That's not fair. What if I made it to where I went back in time and I changed it to where the sun increased? There was no real night. It was almost like Alaska. There was more sun than there was darkness, and it was an imbalance. And all of a sudden, so there's only one people that survives, or there's only one people that thrives in the daytime versus other people. You know what I'm saying? You see how you have a problem with that, but you don't have a problem with the fact that I love this fucking planet and I want this planet to love me and I want the planet to do well and feel great. And if the sun comes, oh damn, I'm supposed to be only 10 minutes. Fuck that. If the sun comes and gets hotter and it's increasing the nourishment of this planet and the planet is catching a fever because there's a sickness on this planet and there are people who can handle it and those who can't, it is not upon you to take it upon yourself to block out that sunlight. But try as you might, the shit is gonna fail anyway. Jack's ending is pissing you off because it is a precursor to whatever the fuck is coming. I don't know if it's gonna be God, the Most High, Yahashua, Yoshua, I don't know who it is coming, if anyone is coming, because black people are such in fucking despair that we definitely need something. It might be a cosmic influence that comes upon all of us to make us just stop, drop, shut it down, open up shop, and love each other. And just stop hating on each other and start helping one another and not worrying about who the fuck like it, who the fuck has a problem with it. This ending was not a problem whatsoever. You got a problem with it, check yourself. Because you were probably heading to ruin anyway. And you got shit to do with the fact that slavery being over. And ain't because you don't see no other people in the background, you think that he turned the whole world. Like, how small-minded are you? And how fucking vain. And you want to talk, oh, this lady, I wish I could go in on her. I don't even want to give her no fucking love. Fuck her too. But you want to go in and talk about how this is, what's the word narcissistic, because he made it a just us only type race. Oh, like he's the black Hitler, he's Shitler. Get the fuck out of here. No, he ain't. He made his country, he made his continent, he made the continent that has the not even just the originators, because we all been told that Africa, all black people come from Africa, as if the world isn't indigenous, as if the world doesn't have melanin. The whole entire planet has melanin. I mean, if that's the case, the people over in Australia that almost, if they didn't get fully wiped out, they got wiped out. They had big noses and froze and shit. So that's not Africa though. Even if there was a Pangea at one point, when the motherfuckers from Europe got over there and was beating the shit out of them, they weren't in Africa, they were in Australia. And the people over there looked like this, okay? They look like this. So black people, or melanated people, because I swear to God, I don't know how the fuck this is black, but Mexicans, Indians, and Filipinos and all that, they are brown. I'm not brown, I'm black. So we playing this stupid ass game of brown is fine, because it's like a fucking zone, or alert zone. If you're white, you're fully in the clear, and if you're black, you are blacklisted. And you brown is like, I don't know, you kind of close there, but let's just tell the fucking truth. We're not. This is black, okay? This is black. This is brown, okay? But whatever. The point is, this is off the top of my head. This is not well thought out, but I don't give a fuck. I'm speaking it, my truth, how I feel like saying it. Anybody that got a problem with that Mortal Kombat 11 Jack's ending, you need to really check yourself, go inside yourself and see why the fuck you got shit in your mouth, because you got your head up your own ass. You need to get your shit together. I don't give a fuck if I'm cursing. So what? I could do another video while I speak a little differently. And I don't say such words that offend your ears, because you've got it in your mind that me saying shit, fuck, damn, piss, and cock, it's making you all of a sudden, oh my lord, I can't. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing wrong with that ending, okay? This ain't gonna even go nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna want to watch this shit. I'm probably gonna give it the right title. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing wrong with that ending, man. That shit was dope. And most black people love it because there's nothing wrong with it. The motherfucking developers made it. They could have probably did it to the point where we was like, oh, nigga, y'all trying too hard. No! It was right on time. Because why? It's a precursor to some things that are going to happen at some point in time. Okay? Jax! They need to come out with a Blade game again, because I know they had a Blade game, but yeah, that shit wasn't that dope. They need to come out with they need to have like an all-black video game, call it Nagermeister. No, that's fucked up. But no, like have Blade and Jax and Moon Knight, I don't know, what else? Falcon, other black characters, War Machine, the Black Panther, Burt Reynolds, Ghost. No, I don't know. But we should just do more black shit just to see. You know, I don't give a fuck if it piss you off. Why? That's the question. Why is it making you upset? Why is it pissing you off? Man, I wish Aaron McGruder would bring his ass out of hiding. There's so much shit that we need now for his ass to just be making. He got so much material. The Boondocks Revival. That's what we got to call it. Boondocks Revival. Aaron McGruder, man, come on out. I got all kinds of content, man. We could do some shit in the meantime.